everybody. Come on up and join us, particularly those who are speaking. And the rest of you, at least you get a view of some murals. Come on up here and join us. Show we got a stand-up crowd. Come on, all of you, come on back here. If you're out here in this heat, other than grabbing your coffee or tea, I'm Rodney Ellis. I'm sorry that I'm a few minutes late. I was at Commissioner's Court meeting, and sorry if I run out afterwards because they are casting votes. Anybody else going to join us? I want to thank all of you all. Oh, we've got one camera setting up. That's what you call hyped. And somebody put caffeine in my coffee this morning. Y'all glad I'm not going to get a keynote? This hand because I was a bike rider. Oh, no. I was doing a podcast about live tickets, and I'm out there. And is your successor here? Come on up here. Oh, come up here. Oh, yeah. I plan on working you. Come on up here, Rosina. I've looked you up online. South Carolina and the whole deal.
Oh, wow. Love it, love it.
Are we good? You good? I'm Rodney Ellis, and I want to thank all of you all for being here. I won't give a keynote because there's a breeze today, but it will be hot. I want to give thanks to all of our partners who made this possible for us to be here today. Obviously, this series of murals that we're going to unveil are in part because the World Cup is coming to Houston, coming to North America, and that is why we decided to get involved in this effort. I want to thank Steve Gittaro, president of Exxon Mobil Pipeline. Give him a warm round of applause. He is, in addition to being a sponsor, his company of these murals, he's also retiring, looking forward to a better life. Something that my children tell me I ought to learn how to do with grace. But we thank you for your many years of service. And his successor is here, Rosina Dendy. I looked her up because I know we're going to have a warm relationship going into the future on so many projects with Exxon Pipeline. So give her a warm round of applause as well. Stephanie Simo, director of the Michael and Rebecca Simo Foundation. I knew the parents very well. Thank you all so much for everything you've done. You know, I've been around a while, so didn't know you, but I know your parents very well. Alex Loving, president of Search Homeless Services. Give them a warm round of applause. All of the folks from Search for being here. Great mural on that wall, but Tebow will talk about it. Allie Moman, co-founder and partner of SLTX Capital, is here. We thank them for that work. Give them a warm round of applause. Bill Franks, principal at SLTX Capital. Jesse, give Bill a warm round of applause as well. These murals cost money and effort, and folks giving up their buildings, by the way. Jesse Dodwell, Deputy Consul General of the UK. Give them a warm round of applause. Downtown Houston for all of the great things that they do and have been doing for many years all around Houston and in our great county. Give them a warm round of applause. Last but certainly not least, I want to thank Street Art for Mankind and the 6 incredible artists behind these new works, which you'll hear more about shortly. Give them a warm round of applause. I'm also late because they wanted to eat barbecue. And ribs are not on my agenda normally, but I went crazy last night, so I'm fasting today. Today we are unveiling 6 new murals in the Big Art, Bigger Change series, which began in 2022 and now include more than 50 murals across downtown. Make note of that. More than 50 murals, and I say more than 50 because we argued about whether or not a couple can be counted or not. Street Art for Mankind curators and visionaries behind this series have engaged artists from around our communities and around the world, transforming downtown Houston into an open-air museum and destination for world-class street art. Murals are inspired by the 17 United Nations Sustainability Development Goals, peace and prosperity for people on the planet. Some people have asked me, if there's 17 goals, why would you have over 50 murals? Well, sometimes you got to tell people more than once. All of these murals have a deep meaning behind them. So it's not just about an interesting picture that you look at. There's a deep meaning behind all of these murals. We're starting here with Safe Passage by Curtis Houghton. I hope I got that right, Curtis. Give Curtis a warm round of applause. Inspired by the adjacent mural on the Cotton Exchange building featuring Harriet Tubman, who used the call of an owl to guide people to safety on the Underground Railroad. You see that here in the central figure of an owl. You have a guardian, the watchful, protective eye, a symbol of both wisdom and freedom. Around it, native birds represent migration, diversity, and belonging. Local plants speak to resilience, rooted and able to thrive in harsh conditions. They tell a story of courage, a story of emancipation, and our journey towards freedom. Houston's A Global Moment is something that we want to spotlight. We're one of the most diverse cities in the world. In a few months, we'll welcome more than 500,000 visitors for the World Cup in Houston. This art will tell our story, an international city shaped by many cultures and connected across borders. We use public space to reflect who we are and what we value. Since 2023, my office has invested about $1.8 million. Not all public money. Some of it has been philanthropic money and money from some of our great corporate partners in public art across Harris County. Nearly 80 murals in total, not just downtown, but in communities across our great county, which is almost 5 million people, by the way. And I think we played a role in inspiring other people. I'm seeing a lot of very interesting murals popping up, in part, I think, because of what we have done and what others have done. Art should not be a luxury, and access should not depend on your zip code. We're proud of what this represents and excited to share these new works with you today. And with that, I want to call up Steve Gittaro, and just in case we forget, after Steve Gittaro, Stephanie Simo will come up, and then Alex Loving, and then Ali Moman and Bill Franks, and then the Deputy Counsel of the United Kingdom, if they forget, and then to close it out will be Audrey and Thibaut Decker. If anybody is inspired to give a keynote, just remember the high today will be 93. And with that, I'll bring up Steve Gittaro. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Commissioner Ellis. Always impressed with the passion and energy that you bring to everything you do for our county and our city. It's truly great to be here with so many friends to celebrate the unveiling of these brand new murals. With the support of Commissioner Ellis, Street Art for Mankind, and other dedicated community partners, the artists have helped transform downtown Houston into an open-air gallery that's truly accessible to everybody. ExxonMobil Pipeline Company is proud to support this public art that strengthens the community where we work and where we live. We believe creativity has an important role to play alongside science and engineering. It's that combination of disciplines that drives innovation. Innovation fuels our ability to safely deliver the energy products people rely on and drive cities forward, helping them evolve into vibrant, thriving communities. These works of art do more than just beautify the city. They spark conversation around important social themes and reflect the energy and diversity of our community. They invite people to pause, to see familiar spaces in a new way, and to think about the kind of world that we want to live in. Importantly, this art is for everyone. These murals are open, accessible, and part of the everyday experience of our city, something the entire community can share in and take pride. Transformational projects like this don't happen without collaboration. What you will see later today is the result of public leaders, community organizations, artists, community members, and business, all working together towards a shared vision. Long after today, these murals will help continue to inspire, bring people together and remind us of what's possible when we work together as one. To everyone who helped make this possible, thank you. We're proud to be a part of it. And with that, I'll turn it over to Stephanie Simo.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. I am terrible at speeches. I'm just gonna put that right out there. The SEMO Foundation is proudly supported street art for mankind for the past 3 years, helping bring murals to life in New York City during Climate Week. This year marks an especially meaningful milestone for us, as we are thrilled to fund our very first mural in our hometown, created by the legendary Eduardo Cobra. For those of you that do not know his work yet, Cobra is not only an extraordinary talent with murals in 51 countries across 5 continents, but also a genuinely kind and wonderful human being. I hope that you will all research this artist. While the SEMO Foundation honors my parents' legacy, this beautiful work by Cobra, which is over there, is ultimately a gift to the people of Houston, and it stands as a colorful tribute to the resilient, welcoming heartbeat of this city we all share. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Alexis Leving. I'm the president and CEO at Search Homeless Services. So first, I want to say thank you to Street Art for Mankind and to our amazing artist, Rosalie. We moved into our new building at 1712 Pease just back in February. And over the past year, as we were designing that building and the space, it kept coming back to that wall and knowing that it just needed a little something. Something to contribute to Houston and to contribute to the lives outside of our building that belong to the city. So we love that public art is for everybody, and knowing who we serve, that is even more important. So over the last 10 days, we have loved, and it has been incredible to watch all of the people experiencing this art, the folks walking by, the people slowing down as they drive, and our staff coming in and out and interacting with the artist. But my favorite part has been the clients, the people that we serve who are seeing themselves reflected in the mural, stopping and smiling and taking it all in. So at Search, we work with individuals and families who are experiencing homelessness, moving towards stability and housing. And one of the things we know is that people get reduced very much to a single moment, to what is visible, and to one of the hardest things that they're going through. But it's just never the full story. People are so much more than that moment. There's so much dignity, connection, and humanity in there, whether we recognize it or not. And so to have something on the building that reflects the same ideas of what we believe and what we celebrate and what we do inside the building, it's just an extension of it, and we are so grateful. So as a reminder, as you pass by and see this mural, remember that you will probably pass by people experiencing homelessness, and that there's always something more than what you see. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. My name is Ali Momin from SLTX Capital. We donated both walls of this new building that just opened last week, and I'm very excited and happy to have the opportunity to showcase beautiful art on such a monstrous 17-story building. And I would like to thank Rodney Ellis, also Audrey from Street Art of Mankind, Thibault. Is many months in planning to get this art on the building, and we're so excited for the world to see and the city of Houston to see, especially coming down off of Texas Avenue and on Austin. I also want to thank Cobra, who is the artist for the Texas Kiss, and I would also like to thank Curtis, who's back here in the green hat. He's shy, I guess. You can come up. He did the beautiful painting on this mural right here that we're looking at right now. So I want to thanks again to everybody in the county and Street Art of Mankind, and I'll give it over to Bill Franks, who was part of the logistics and help in making this happen.
Thank you, everybody. It is a joy and pleasure to welcome you to the Holiday Inn Express Staybridge Suites. It's been a heck of a week. We had a grand opening for the hotel, which is fantastic. It's always good when you open a hotel. And now this, the unveiling of the two beautiful murals. We are so pleased and proud to be part of the mural fabric of downtown Houston. I asked Audrey Decker a few minutes ago, how many murals do we have and where does that rank in the world? She said there is no city that has more public murals displayed than Houston, Texas. So once again, we can be proud. And I would like to thank the commissioner for supporting these types of projects. I've known the commissioner many, many years, and this is just one of the things that he has supported. He is always behind public approval, public art, and public review. So anything that we're planning as a public community, he usually gets behind it with the county, and that's very, very important. We're fortunate because a lot of cities are not like that, so thank you, Commissioner. I go back a long way in downtown Houston redevelopment, back when you didn't want to come downtown. It's changed a lot. And in a lot of cases, we had these blank walls on buildings where they were next to a building that had been torn down and or the building was never finished on one side. These public murals are a wonderful way to do this. So again, I applaud the effort. We love the art. We're very proud that we have these two. And then also on another building that we have the boy on the bike. And if y'all haven't seen that, Main at Preston, you need to see it. So thank you very much. Appreciate being here. I would now like to turn it over to Richard Shackleton.
Thank you. So I wasn't on the bill. My deputy, Jessie Dodwell, was on the bill. I'm the new British Consul General here in Houston. I've just arrived, so I thought I'd come down here and really celebrate great British art. Thank you, Curtis. And really showing the links between the great British traditions of street art and the vibrant art that is now on the walls here in Houston. We believe that art really does bring great messages with it, both in terms of well-being, but in terms of the look back in history. And this mural in particular really blends that together, and it's a great statement and shows the long ties between our two countries. So thank you for bringing us into this. We aren't playing in the World Cup in Houston. Our first game is in Dallas next to against Croatia. It had to happen. But quite a lot of our fans will be coming through here. So you're going to see a lot of English fans on the streets. I hope that they really take time to come and see what is this open air museum and get to know what Houston's all about before they head off to a winning streak in Dallas. Thank you.
I'd be remiss if, as a matter of personal privilege, I didn't point out to the new Consul General that I'll be in England, starting in London, first week in June, to get some ideas for a park we're doing downtown. I don't want to put you on the spot, but I wouldn't mind an audience with the king. Thank you. Next speaker.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. And again, thank you all for being here. It really touches us. So my name is Audrey Decker, and with my partner, Thibault, we are the co-founders of Street Art for Mankind. Really quickly about us. So Street Art for Mankind, what is it? So we are a non-profit organization created now 11 years ago to really raise awareness on social and environmental justice. We bring artists from all around the world, over 100 of them, including the fantastic artists that are here. And again, a big round of applause to them because they're just awesome. And Thibault will tell you more about their work soon. But yeah, so we work with all these artists to inspire communities, to unite people. As Commissioner Ellis mentioned, they all have a story. So it's really to make everybody reflect and to feel hopefully inspired and to make our world a more beautiful place. we were inspired originally by children. And when we started, it was after meeting with the Nobel Peace Prize Kailash Satyarthi, who had the Nobel in 2014 with Malala. So we are really back in 2015 when we met the gentleman. And with Thibaut, we felt so inspired. We said, what can we do to support the fight against child labor and trafficking? So we've been following and supporting this journey for now 11 years, and I can tell you that every single of this mural inspires us to do more. Every support inspires us to do more, and we always think about these children, and we continue to fund every year Red and Rescue to support their freedom. So just an applause for them, just to support them, just to show that we care. So that's really what I wanted to tell you, and I also want to tell you that it takes a village to build these murals. So you heard the team, you heard of course Stephanie from the SEMO Foundation, you heard Commissioner Rodney Ellis, and without Commissioner Rodney Ellis, nothing of this would be here. So again, this is an amazing partnership. You also heard about Search, you heard about Exxon, and the amazing work they've been supporting and how they supported us. You heard also about Ali and Bill. It really takes a village, and we thank everybody for their support. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. So my name is Thibaut, obviously, Decker. My role is maybe a bit more to talk about big art, bigger change, and this outdoor museum that you have here, and the 6 pieces that we're inaugurating today, because there's actually 6. 2 that we ended 10 days ago, and 4 that we just finished, and the artists that actually are behind me. So before I go, I would say, you know, like Audrey was saying, it takes a village, and we wouldn't be there if it wasn't for the artists that are behind me. So I'm going to ask them to come forward like this to present each one of you. So Rosalie, you're first. You're just in front, if you want to. So Rosalie de Graaf from Netherlands, who's painting a beautiful mural, and that's almost finished actually on Search. She'll say a few words just later. Eduardo Cobra from Brazil, that painted actually the Texan kiss right behind on the other side. And his team, Aginaldo, come on, we're a team here. So come over here, Marcos also, that actually have been helping Cobra all the way. Curtis Hilton from the UK that you just heard about, which is responsible for this beautiful owl, the safe passage right here. And Leo Chalat from the US, Seattle, and his incredible Bauhaus-inspired Kandinsky piece on the back of the Bauhaus building. So very quickly before I hand it to the ones you really want to hear about, which is them, I understand, not me. Today we are at the 58th mural in downtown. This is a five-mile walk that you can do very easily. You just need to download a little app. It's an audio guide called Behind the Wall. Every mural has a plaque, so those will come out, but all the others have. You can download that app and freely walk and hear from the artist directly, hear from people of the community also, and there's a message behind every single one of them. So like we found our calling, I would say, with Audrey, which is the fight against child trafficking, it's important for us that we give the opportunity for people to get inspired and maybe find theirs. So every single one of those topics is related to an organization also locally that you can link with, and you can take that cause and move forward. So we hope it will inspire you to actually go there and make that move like we did. So I talk a lot, huh? I will go fast. So I'm going to give it right now to, now that you're in front of me, Eduardo, if you want to say a few words maybe on your piece. I know your English is a bit more difficult, but no, so I don't speak very well Portuguese. Actually, I don't speak Portuguese at all. Because I started with you, his piece is on the other side of this building, and it's called the Texan Kiss. So it's you heard before, it's a Texanized, I would say, version of the first piece that you did in New York, which was the Kiss. If you remember, VJ basically that marked the end of the Second World War, where the sailor in Times Square was kissing actually a lady. So that one went down, and we're super happy that you honor us with this reinterpretation of cowboys basically and a cowgirl basically kissing on that dance floor, because we did see it as a dance floor, and we hope it will inspire many people around. So it's about love and peace. Eduardo is very engaged when it comes to peace, and he advocates a lot on that side. So we're super happy that he could have that love and peace painted right there. Thank you for your work. Thank you to Aginaldo and Marcos for all the hard work also behind it. You want to say a few words even in Portuguese?
Bom, perdoe, eu não falo inglês, mas para mim foi uma honra, um privilégio. Agora é o meu mural de número 58 aqui nos Estados Unidos, mas é o nosso primeiro mural aqui no Texas. Nós nos dedicamos bastante e estamos muito felizes em ter passado essa última semana aqui com vocês. Espero que vocês gostem dessa obra que nós entregamos para a cidade com toda a dedicação e com todo um carinho. E é uma obra que fala de união, de tolerância, de coexistência e, acima de tudo, que esse beijo traga aqui para a cidade uma inspiração de paz e conexão. Obrigado.
Thank you, Eduardo. Curtis, you're on the spot now, so how about you tell us a bit more about your owl and the passage, your piece right here?
No English, no. Okay, so first and foremost, it's been an absolute pleasure to be here in Houston. It's my first time here in Texas, and it's been an amazing stay. The first day it rained, and I was kind of pissing my pants a little bit. I was just like, I wasn't expecting this for Texas, but as you can see, the sun's come out, and it's been very good. So yeah, with the mural, typically with my artwork, I blend flowers and animals together. Here especially, I've mixed together native birds, and then, like it was said before, the barred owl was used as a signal by Harriet Tubman to let people know that it was safe to continue with their mission. I don't know what else to say really, other than thank you for having me. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you, Thibaut. Thank you, Audrey. Pleasure to meet you guys as well. And yeah, it's been great.
Thank you, Curtis. There is 17 species of owl in Texas, so that you know. So it's also very fitting to the ecosystem right here. Rosalie? So tell us a few words maybe on your piece, Rich by Heart.
So, hi guys, my name is Rose and I'm from the Netherlands, and this is also my first time in Houston and I love it. So my painting is about homelessness. I painted a homeless guy on the street who shares his food and builds houses for animals. So yeah, I really like this piece. It took a lot of time and a lot of hours, but yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you, Rosalie. Leo, last but not least, a few words on yours?
Hey everyone. I had the honor of painting my art on a nightclub called Bauhaus. As someone who loves music, it was a perfect fit. And you know, the piece that I painted is really about the energy and the movement. And I think, you know, standing here thinking about it now, also a bit honoring spaces like that where there's communities that are diverse, that, you know, people have so many different places where they can come and connect with others. And I painted a very large abstract wave, and a lot of my work is kind of about energy, about movement, and very much relating to music and also to Bauhaus as an ode to Kandinsky and the other artists that have influenced me in my artistic growth. I'm really proud to be here. This is also my first time in Texas, my first time here. It's been an absolute pleasure, from talking to people in the street to every Lyft driver that I took going to the wall. Everything about the process has just been about meeting and connecting with people and sharing the energy that keeps us all going, whatever that is, whatever it looks like, in all the different art. So I'm very honored. Thank you very much to Thibaut. Thank you very much to the city. It's a pleasure to be here, and we're so happy to do it.
So I'm going to conclude, I promise. So just a few words. We're going to walk anyway, or tour with a bus to be able to go to all those walls, so you'll be able to have a bit more context, I would say, on each one of them, and we'll be more elaborate at that time. But what I want to say is, if you like what you see, if you like our work in general, please support. There's many ways you can do this, and that also benefits the artist when it's about prints or paintings that you can buy. We, of course, are happy that they share also with us, and also donate and the rest. We live because you guys give us the energy to do what we do, and also sometimes a bit of means to do a bit more, like other walls that we would finance by ourselves. So thank you. Thank you all for turning up today. Thank you for, Houston in general, for having us. We just loved it, and thank you to the artists. Thank you, Commissioner, and I'm done.
Thank you, thank you. I know it's hot. I neglected to thank my staff. T-Boy and RG do a wonderful job. And there are always challenges that come up, and sometimes then they're arguing with my staff about to kill one another. But I want to thank my staff. Give them a warm round of applause for the work that they do. All right, thank you. I know we're going to board the bus because the Commissioner's Court is in session. I got to go back and vote. But trust me, I ride by on my bicycle. I've seen them all, even in the heat of the day. Thank all the international artists. I think the most memorable part of your trip was eating that barbecue last night. It's pitiful. You need to go back to your vegan diet. All right, thank you all.